How's it going? You ready to go?
People that have been pissed, sitting at me.
Alright, shoe up.
People full on, like greening, if you like, spitting at me, and I've had people, what we call the Spider-Man spit, where they spit with their fingers, and it's just, it's horrible.
Back in Ely's, a suspected teen taken into a holding room to wait for the police.
Right, my name's Alan, I'm the security manager for the store.
The team can't search her, but they want to find out what's happened to the jeans.
40.
Jeans that you put into the bag?
No.
Because you had 2 pair. Where are the other pair? You know what I'm saying, don't you? So where
60.
Where's the other pair? Okay, I'll just call the police then. No. Okay, then, so be honest with me.
100.
Right, they're on, you wearing them?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not stupid, I've been doing this a long time.
Alan has spent 15 years catching shoplifters, and he's heard thousands of excuses.
83.
People trying to talk me out of it. And you have to stay there, and you have to listen to it. It's like, oh my God, just
41.
There you go. We're not going to turn around and go, oh, there's a fair point. Run along.
I would like how I...
Oh no.
Really? So you're just going to walk
15.
around and think, these are nice, I'm going to go back and pay for them now. It doesn't work that way.
41.
Yeah, hi, it's a security manager for Ely's department store. We'd like a unit towards reference shoplifter. She's a little bit of broken English, and she doesn't understand too much. However, we can't retrieve the goods because she's
92.
under her clothing. Thank you.
The woman, who is Polish, was fined £40. Over the past 2 years,
55.
the number of Eastern European shoplifters.
You know, like,
Come back down.
they've been here for 6 months, and we find out they've been arrested 3 times. You know, I can't stand that. I really hate that. It's like,
43.
why? You know, are we that much of a soft touch?
Nationally, there are no official figures, but Stephen Dan said
100.
European shoplifters. Unable to find work here, some have turned to shoplifting to earn a living.
The bigger picture for the Eastern Europeans, obviously, a lot of them
83.
away from bad situations in their own country. That's why they come over. They come over to the UK for a reason. So I think you have a little bit of
56.
The shoe thief, who is Lithuanian, was charged with shoplifting and assault for the spitting. He was later sentenced to 34 weeks in jail.
92.
Cheers, thanks for that.
See you later.
A successful prosecution is never certain, but Stephen Dan don't seem to mind. They just love picking people.
that's my little thing. It's what I like. I mean, they've had a chance. They've been cool, and they've spent the rest of the day or all afternoon and part of the evening.
Wow, good shot.
Sitting in a little
Game shot and the first leg.
I've got another take.
While the detectives believe right is on their side, some shops
55.
there's no harm in what they're doing.
I wasn't getting the Bobby, no fault. I just like knowing that I can help people.
50.
Henry is a full-time shoplifter who's utterly unashamed of what he does.
I just got the big Harry Potter collection one. How much is that worth? 80 quid. So that's really good.
45.
And I thought, oh gosh, I better get it. I'm not walking old ladies like
36.
I'm not burgering houses or anything like that. That's what I call sitting on your own doorstep at the end of the day. No, I haven't got it.
His busiest time is Christmas, when his order book is
81.
on everything from iPods to cameras to books.
The old Charles Bronson, my son. I'm going to pay 20 quid for that, you know what I mean?
100.
He's stealing and stashing away his orders.
And that's how I just come back later on and get it on, you know what I mean? You got the reception on. It's hard in this day and age.
45.
You know what I mean? What I've got kids going to school, coming back and saying, Mummy, how come I haven't got an Xbox or whatever, because they can't afford it. So people like me, I'll go and get
41.
that money for a good price.
In fact, Henry has a thriving network of ordinary people who are happy to buy stolen goods from him.
Well, I don't want to know.
Oh, no.
But I'll just go out and I want.
26.
Society has played a massive, massive part in it. It's become part of the day-to-day living in the country. It's the fact that it's still, it's not a shock factor.
30.
The shoplifters have developed techniques to beat almost every measure the stores have put in place to catch them.
37.
Okay, I'm going to show you a trick with these items here. It's called sleeve. I'm going to conceal them and then I'm going to blag them out the shop.
98.
Like shoplifting techniques. The trick relies on the fact that most door alarms work only up to shoulder height.
Okay, if I lift in my arm over the barrier, the tag's in my arm, the stop on the alarm doesn't go off.
There's a chance that I'm going to get found guilty.
60.
Back in Birmingham, Henry could be forced to take a break from his Robin Hood crusade. He's up in court on a charge of
60.
There's no way that I burgled out of Fraser the professor's fucking handbags. That's awful.
He pleaded guilty. He got
41.
incarceration and £150 fine.
No way.
One of the main things that I've learned once in this job, that men are
Getting shot and the first leg.
first fun. Do that, but yeah, men much finer than
The battle to stop shoplifters means the store detectives spend hours watching shoppers for signs of
45.
when I watch people on the CCTV, I get an understanding of, you know, the way they move,
27.
how they're watching the staff, how the staff watching them, and it gives you, it heightens your gut instinct.
60.
Security on. Send trains work there.
Alan is tracking a woman with long dark hair on the 3rd floor near the toilet.
116.
Staff report that the woman entered the toilet with 3
45.
She's done.
The incident wasn't caught on camera, but Alan thinks she's still got the train sets in her bag.
She's making
43.
Stand by. Yeah. And it looks like she's with a male. I can see the silhouette in her bag, and she's definitely got the two. Stop it.
42.
The daily challenge for the store detectives is working out when someone is committing a theft and when they're not.
85.
Something's happened, but we're just not 100%. So sometimes you have to turn around and go, do we swallow it?
39.
Make a decision where we go, yeah, and we'll make the stop.
Alan's made the call to stop, but he can't be certain the train sets are still.
Yeah, stop ready up, stop ready up.
28. 50.
Where's your maps and central back?
The woman insists she left the train sets in the shop, but Alan isn't convinced.
Come on, Dan.
85.
She claims she left them outside the toilet.
30. 45.
The man was watching me, and I had a wind up. Going into the toilet.
100.
We'll go back down the stairs then.
In this case, it may well be a prank. But stashing away goods is also a shoplifter's trick of the trade.
It's called stash and grab. You can go in there, stash it, and run a security guard and walk out and not take it, or you can go in there,
40.
get something what you want. If you're getting followed or you think it's on top, you stash it and you come back for it later and you're out the door. The job done.
58.
Right, so.
With no proof the woman or her friend were trying to steal the trains,
Game shot and the first leg.
but he bans them both from the store. It's the prolific shoplifters that remain the biggest challenge for the shops.
Two white, a large, medium.
In Sheffield, Richard is taking an order for some Berghaus jackets.
See in a bit, bro.
59.
Exclusively to order.
Before I was doing it to feed my addiction, before I got this flat and everything. But now, I'm doing it, yeah. You couldn't say it's a business.
30.
Yeah. Okay, though. Alright, man. On a good day, I can earn $250 a day. On a bad day,
45.
I can earn 100 quid.
The tools to get around even the most sophisticated security tags can be found in many kitchens.
Right.
76.
Over it. Basically just wrap it up and that stops the alarm going off.
His latest tools of the trade are called on the
67.
I think you put it together.
At that point, Richard showed us a use for these sticks that we can't reveal. A quick check on the order, and Richard...
41.
Shoplifters have many tricks for disabling security tags, and in his time...
44.
These are tags that we use in the store.
A shoplifter can stop this tag from setting off the security alarm by...
100.
The exact details of which we're not going to show you.
As you can see, the alarm goes off, but a manipulating technique, and the alarms don't go off. Okay? And the alarms go off.
60.
And this is the type of thing that we have to prove.
While some shoplifters are masters at finding their way around store defences, others are far crueler.
26.
I don't like this guy. Bang his jacket.
60.
So brilliant, yeah.
On ground floor cosmetics, a suspicious looking character is causing some concern.
You've written that off every
28.
He's ripping the security tags off with his teeth.
Wants to get him, get as much as he can, and then get out of him. And he's out.
Ah. 93. 80.
Well, the guy take everything out and not pay for it.
He's got 4 bottles of women's perfume on him that are worth over £200.
And the rest.
27.
You're going to see here, you'll be searched anyway. So if you've got anything else on you, put it on there now.
I'm saying if you can ban from the shop, then
Don't worry about that.
40.
Most retailers simply ban lifters from their stores when they catch them. But Ely's is different. They also call the police.
Oh, you'll get back from the shop, but you're getting next as well, though.
well, fuck you then. Fuck you.
40.
Fuck you.
What?
Fuck you. Go and do what you're fucking doing. Go and call the fucking police. Go on then. Go on and fucking go on then.
When you're in the holding room,
You can never, ever take the rifle.
22.
That can be it, that's it. And, you know, it can happen straight away, just like that. But people can just turn.
60.
Fuck off, man. Mate, just don't. Yeah? You want to find out? Get your hands away from your pockets. If I see you going from your pockets, I'll put
Game shot and the first leg.
don't fucking come again. It's just fucking in my fucking pockets. Get them here straight away, mate.
That's what we make you 40 feet.
Have you told him?
21.
Then fire up. Like, what's the fucking arm on better?
If you don't think to help out,
81.
You don't fucking put one fight to you fucking knocker. You don't put fucking fucking black.
55.
You don't put fucking legs.
Not waste the energy.
Wait. You live for a song as well, mate.
45.
I'm gonna fucking bust you. I've got HIV. Get off me, I'm gonna fucking bust you. I'm gonna fucking... What?
With the man claiming he has HIV, all the
60.
police.
My phone, please. My girlfriend is pregnant. Listen, I'm not gonna do anything. I just want to answer my phone, please.
100. 60.
My fucking arm.
Oh, you better have to go with us.
Relax. It makes it a lot easier for you.
Unlike the police,
Ah.
store detectives don't have stamp vests.
66.
Fucking stump. I've been hacked at by a machete.
22.
Headbutting. I think there's always part of you that thinks, why is this working? You'll get paid enough to do this, but one day you might not go home. Can you keep that to that? One day you might
43.
You know, you might kiss your girlfriend and kids goodbye in that morning and not go home. Because you're protecting
60.
the person. Nothing on it.
The man was jailed for 23 days for the shoplifting and for other offences.
100.
The store detectives may not have all the resources of the police, but they have their own.
45.
This one person thought had me had a Facebook account, but hello. You got a Facebook account? Hello.
That's
In
it, boss.
Brighton, Steve and Dan are keeping tabs on some old.
No score.
This is the most prolific shoplift in Brighton. He's a real banana. Used to be a traffic warden, and he's been lifting for donkeys, and he's probably one of the worst shoplifters ever. I've nicked it. Click on his profile. Using Facebook's good soul.
58.
Link one offender to another and see who's associated with who. Also, a lot of the time they tend to put on their profile statuses what they're up to that day. Maybe they're going to drive.
34.
So then you know they're going to go and hit that day. Look at the children.
God, he's got offspring, Jesus.
Children full life into the world.
80.
31st of the 7th, me. Yeah. 29th of the 7th, Ben. 21st of the 7th, me.
Come on.
At Ely's in Wimbledon, there's often
Third dark.
competition over the number of shoplifters each team now.
Game shot and the first leg.
9. Oh, yeah, 9. Yeah, there is competition between us to see who gets the most next every year. Ben won last year. Kelvin the year before, isn't it? Right, it's me for the last year.
40.
Ho ho ho!
At the moment, it's Ben who's on a hot streak.
26.
The way they're dropping it, it's not natural.
Ben is watching a smartly dressed couple in the perfume department.
21.
Gosh, better go straight from the pocket. I mean it. His mouth's just
140.
got a box in his pocket.
Male and female in store at the moment, and they're trying to lift it.
60.
She did. He's ripping it off it. Bang. Did he just suck it behind it? No, he was ripping it. He ripped the tag off.
Ben thinks the man has removed the security tag from the concealed perfume and put it on another item.
60.
Now they've got a tag on, so when he leaves, he's not going to set the alarms on.
Yeah, so, right.
41.
The couple turn into a stationer's next to the shop.
Hello, my friend. Have you got anything on you? You haven't paid for my floor.
65.
What? Because if you do that again, we'll have to restrain you.
45.
Find the goods to prove an offence has been committed.
So there's a lot of pressure for you to get it right. You do go and stop them, and they haven't done it.
140. 40.
Even after being caught, there's one more tactic the shoplifter can deploy. Secretly dump the goods before the police arrive.
When you're caught by security guards, the game's not over. Because they haven't got the power to search you.
90.
What? You're laughing if you ain't got nothing on you. They're the ones that are in trouble for you for nothing.
You're going to tell me where are the turkeys?
80.
Yeah, and put them back. I can show you why I put them back.
The man offers to show where he's left the perfumes. Off camera. But the situation suddenly takes a turn for the worse.
What did I say to you? No. What did I tell you?
It was there.
It wasn't. You took them out.
34.
I mean, right, no. You're chatting shit.
60.
By dumping the goods, the man's wrong-footed the team. Even though he was caught, it's now his word against theirs.
Right, what's happened here today?
No score.
I'm doing your job properly.
Oh, we had done that, don't we?
Yeah, but you see, I put them from the bastard.
No, you haven't. Because
How you know?
because I watched you the whole time.
58.
The problem for Ben and the team is that they now haven't got conclusive evidence to guarantee a guilty verdict in court. In Brighton, one store detective has scored a minor.
Going to nip down to my car,
Oh no!
get my headpiece out.
21.
Steve had his handcuffs confiscated by the police, but they decided to give them back.
Oh, it's nice to have your cuffs back. I've nothing better than carrying off their handcuffs. This what? Straight? Oh.
No score.
Yeah, right.
Steve and Dan
Ah.
patrol.
19.
Yeah, Charlie Sierra Golf. Yeah, the RT3's right on the front door.
But there's one shoplifter.
No score.
You know, mate. You remember what I used to be like, don't you?
He's a reformed character, man.
Alright,
It's my friend now.
8.
come in the store these days.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to chat with him, whereas before we just couldn't get that this weekend.
Jamie has stopped shoplifting.
No score.
He is doing a sports jacket.
And I got a knock at the door, and it was the old building. I felt small, you know what I mean?
Oh my god.
4.
3 years ago, Jamie had a son.
I'm not condemning shoplifting. It's just that I don't know where. Going to school saying his dad's a thief. You know what I mean? I wanted to say his dad. You know what I mean? He's a good man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game shot and the first leg.
It wouldn't surprise me. He probably gets away with it.
In Ely's, a letter has arrived from the court with a verdict on the shoplifter who dumped the perfumes.
20 weeks imprisonment, suspended for 12 months.
The man is known to the police, and the team hoped he would be jailed.
Move on. We'll just all we know is that,
45.
the sky's blue, sand's yellow, and we're always going to have shoplifters.
60.
Shop theft in Britain now costs every household £200 a year.
That's a huge amount of money to the economy, and what we need to do is get more resource thrown at that to bring that money down.
And with the economy faltering, the game of cat and mouse looks set to intensify. Fortunately, there are shops on the front line.
What's that?
Shops without robbers is like having...
It's like, I think we need to refresh.
Yeah, okay.
Let's say 5.
Yeah.
You go. It's Nick.
Loading now.
Yeah, that's it, loaded. Should come.
41.
Yeah, keep it coming up, man. Not go away.
On the streets of York, one man has turned nicking shoplifters into a personal crusade.
So I wanted
Come on, Dan.
in the centre of York, one of the security officers has spotted him for me.
Sergeant Martin Metcalf has become infamous among the
39.
You boys set up, I don't catch on here, boys. When I die,
80.
it says, here lies Martin Metcalf, Robocop. He locked up 3,000 shoplifters. I'll be happy.
Come on.
50.
About cutting crime. This is the man.
44.
48%? Yeah, Robocop. You all got that wrong. The Robocop. If I thought my son told me,
Come on.
any member of my family, I would lock them up. You know, I can't show any favours.
45.
I would deal with them the same way I deal with anyone else. I look at you and it just is not going to happen. If it does, I have to deal with it. Wouldn't be very nice.
27.
Until now, most of his adversaries have been petty criminals from the fringes of society. And many of them know him personally.
60.
I've only been out of prison 3 weeks. I've been an average of about 77, 87.
53.
Chris Craig is a professional shoplifter with a career stretching back over 10 years.
Now on to Paragon Street. Might be the blind spot.
45.
Chris Craig will say he's like a lovable road. But at the end of the day, if you're going to go out shoplifting, it's
36.
It's a white male, white t-shirt, black bottoms with a
Come on.
empty sports direct side. And he's heading back downtown.
40.
He's always there. I think he's going to go downtown and commit a theft. I really do.
28.
We want to specialise in making shoplifters. Not exactly murder squad, is it? Really dodgy bastard. Right, Chris, you better not be doing that.
52.
I'm up all of them up to Cliff 2, says that Cliff 3, man's in cheek. You can lift if you want. I ain't in it. Listen. One, listen.
50.
Look, at the shop where you can go in the entrance, you're nicked. Come on, stay away. Doesn't even live that way. But he's on camera if he wants to go for it, well, bring him in.
Chris
40.
I think that's afternoon. But Sergeant Metcalf and his team will be keeping their eye on him. As well as the local thieves, Metcalf and his team have a new adversary. He is a city travelling criminal.
30.
What in doing?
Former shoplifter Jamie Knight became notorious along the south coast as one of the region's most prolific thieves.
I put it away.
43.
I'll leave right for the day. No, I mean, not going to football match, but I'm going shoplifting, going touring. Hit Shoreham, hit Southwick, hit Woolsey, hit Holland.
Game shot and the first leg.
Different place. Different place.
Jamie sees easy pickings away from the big cities.
You're going to shot an old person.
45.
She's not going to respect it, is she? There's me in the corner. Out yourself. Gone.
60.
Oh, sleep. Easy pickings. No cameras. No store detectives. No old bill. What? I'm just browsing them. Go round food.
Big city pros
45.
think that local coppers are no match for them.
They're like robots.
60.
Like Syria roosters.
But after being targeted by travelling shoplifters like Jamie, York's police have decided to take action.
63.
Sergeant Metcalf and his team have formed an alliance with local store detectives.
28.
It's 2 p.m. on Wednesday afternoon. And police get reports of a couple seen on CCTV.
37.
Amongst expenses. They've been making repeat visits between the store and a 4x4 parked in a nearby
92.
M&S carried by which looks like it's got cardboard wrapped on the inside or running with opening.
Store detective Carl Nixon has radioed through that he thinks it's a travelling gang from out of town.
31. 57.
Yeah, P's and C's to a person from the police.
One of the suspects returns to the car park.
She'll straight past the vehicle and put a stop in now.
60.
Put a stop in now. Excuse me? Oh, where, please? Okay, you come to this car park.
32.
Well, I'm walking through, I'm just having a walk through. I mean, I can if I want. I know you can, but have you been in that vehicle up there today? Yeah, not today then, not today. Are you from York?
60.
No. So how did you get to York today then? I got a train, you got the train.
The woman is now claiming that although she got the train to York, she knows the
42.
Where's Anthony? Hello? Where's Anthony? Where's Anthony? You know Anthony? Anthony. His vehicle's in this car park. Did you come to York with him? He's, oh right, okay. You did come with Anthony.
84.
But as the woman from Leeds is led to the vehicle, she appears to drop a set of cards.
58.
So you're walking in the opposite direction from the train station? Oh, is that one? So we need to get into that vehicle search. Have you come to York in that vehicle search? So you've lied twice. I understand that, but we need to look in that car to believe there's
46.
Have you got the keys with you?
She finally agrees to produce the keys from their hiding place.
One.
Yeah.
The police may have their suspicions.
Oh, don't actually do the wrong line then.
The match.
Without ever
Game shot and the first leg.